Hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to draw a chibi character. So starting off with a circle, I actually like to make it a bit more of an oval. And then I'm going to be drawing this face at kind of a 3/4 view. So I'm going to draw a little indication of a cheek here. And then quite often there's no point for the chin. The head just keeps curving around. And so since he's looking a bit that way, I'm going to draw in the line for the center of his face. Actually, I don't know if it's a guy yet, I haven't decided. Anyways, so putting in the eyes, they'll be just above the cheeks here. And usually chibis have quite big eyes, but not all the time. It's really up to you. And the style of eye doesn't have to be exactly how I'm doing it. In fact, none of this has to be exactly how I'm doing it. There's so many different ways to draw chibis. And I'm going to put a really big highlight in the eye. Then just draw the rest of the eye however you want. And quite often with chibi characters there's no nose. Sometimes there is, sometimes there's just a little dot for a nose, but I like to leave out the nose. I'm erasing my guidelines. And we'll move on to the mouth. This character is just going to have a closed mouth. And since there's no nose, the mouth is usually pretty close to the eyes. And I like to sometimes just leave a little space in the mouth. Now I can position the ear. It'll be about the same height as the eye. I like to make it just a little bit lower because chibis have really small ears. So just drawing a very simple ear like that. And then, I keep brushing the eraser desk constantly. Anyways, we're going to move on to the neck now. And sometimes chibis don't even have necks, sometimes they just have really skinny necks. I'm going to draw it with a little skinny neck. And the style I'm going to do is really narrow shoulders. But before I draw in too much, I'm going to kind of figure out what the pose is going to be like. So I'm going to have the body about this long. Sometimes chibis have bodies only the length of their head, sometimes they're a bit taller. That's just to designate how wide his hips are, or she, I don't know. Apparently I'm drawing a guy, but I have the little legs. I'm not even going to draw in the knees, I'm just drawing, that's just the ankle right there. And I like doing my chibis with really small hands and really small feet. And I'm actually going to have like his arm is coming back up to his body. Like this. And his other arm is just going to hang down. So now I'm going to start filling in the body. The style I like to do is kind of narrower, and then it gets a bit wider as it goes down to the feet. Kind of like if you were drawing an A without the, I don't know, you know what I mean. Anyways, so I usually draw the sides of the body, and then I go and do the legs. Sometimes chibis have legs that kind of, they don't get narrow at the bottom, and then they have really rounded feet, kind of like the legs and the arms just look like this, and they might have a bit of a shoe on there, but I'm doing it where it gets kind of pointy at the hands and at the feet. Going to be wearing some kind of jacket, so I'm not really drawing where the legs meet. And now the arm, also getting pointy at the bottom, and the hands are usually very simple. I'm just drawing kind of little bumps for the hand. When I'm drawing so tiny, it's hard to erase all these little guidelines. I'll just ink it in at the end so you can see it a bit better. And now I'm just going to finish up on the face, well, the head. I'm going to add in some hair. Apparently, since I'm drawing a guy, I've apparently decided. The hair is usually a lot more chunky in chibis. There's not as much detail. I guess it depends what kind of style you normally draw. I'm just kind of making this up as I go. Just fixing this up because I like to have the jawline go right to the ear. And then add in some eyebrows. And if you want, you can add little like circles for the cheeks or little lines for blush like that. It's up to you. So now I'm just going to ink this in and show you guys what it looks like when the lines aren't so messy.